Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1983 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today's matchup is between the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers at Tigers Stadium. On the mound for the Orioles today is Dennis Martinez, whose record is 12-8 with a 3.98 ERA. And pitching for the Tigers today is Dan Petry, whose record is 3-1 with a 3.63 ERA. So we had ourselves a nice victory yesterday. Tigers beat the Orioles 7-1. We had home runs from Gibby and Glenn Wilson and two doubles from George Brett. So the offense showed up, and with Jack Morris in the mound, he got his 15th win, as you can see right here. So an overall pretty solid performance, and all it really did was keep us in pace with the Yankees in Boston. So we remain 3 back with, I don't know, what do we have left? 50. Don't make me do the math. We're at 114 games. So we have 48 games to go. So, okay, let's go ahead and get started with today's game. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel. The volume in my headset is super loud. So we have Peaches on the mound today. Current Oriole lineup is batting 182 against him, but not a lot to go on there. Only 27 plate appearances. All of the bullpen is available. That's good. Dennis Martinez, El Presidente, pitching for the Orioles. So we have our lineup in there versus righties, so primarily lefty lineup. Let's go ahead and do the official lineup rundown for the Baltimore Orioles. Batting leadoff, playing left field, is Alan Bannister. Batting second at second base is Wayne Krenchicki. Batting third at third base is John Castino. Batting cleanup, playing first base is Jim Traber. Batting fifth and DHing is Greg Luzinski. Batting sixth at shortstop is Robin Yount. Batting seventh and catching is Ray Smith. And batting eighth in center field, LeFlore. And finally, batting ninth in right field is Kenny Singleton. Let's take a look at Dan Petry. I believe he's coming off a win, right? He's making his third start since coming off of the IL, 3-1, a 3.63 ERA, 25 Ks in 39 and 2/3 innings pitched. Opponents are batting 171. One complete game. He did just pitch a complete game. Let's look at his log. Let's get right at the log. Yeah, that's right. He did pitch a complete game, 2-hitter versus the Yankees of all teams, giving up just 1 run, 1 walk, and 5 Ks. So that is easily the best performance Petry has had in the Tiger uniform. He hasn't even had a complete game regardless since we started the simulation in 1980. He's got 4 pitches, fastball being his out pitch, rated at 92. Overall, rated at 90, the 24-year-old righty goes to arbitration at the end of this year. Okay, let's take a look at the Tigers' defense. We've got Terry Kennedy back behind the plate today, and Kevin Bass out there in center field with that 82 rating. Here is Alan Bannister leading off against Dan Petry. Can we get a repeat performance from Petry? Bannister, ground ball to short. Trammell throws him out, 1 down. That will bring up Wayne Krenchicki among the league leaders in batting average. Striking out, looking. Nice pitch from Petry. 2 quick outs as John Castino steps in. And he hits a ground ball to first, and that'll do it. So we go to the bottom of the first inning. Here is the Tigers lineup rundown for today's ball game. Batting leadoff, playing second base is Whitaker. Batting second at shortstop is Alan Trammell. Batting third at first base is Greg Brock. Batting cleanup, playing third base is George Brett. Batting fifth and catching is Terry Kennedy. Batting 6th in right field is Glenn Wilson. Batting 7th in left field is Kirk Gibson. Batting 8th and DHing is Mickey Hatcher. And batting 9th in center field is Kevin Bass. Let's take a look at El Presidente. Dennis Martinez having a decent year, making his 25th start, 12-8, 3.98 ERA, 106 strikeouts in 169 and 2/3 innings pitched. Opponents are batting .236 against him. 6 complete games, 3 shutouts. I believe one of those was against Detroit. His fastball tops out at 88 miles an hour. His ground ball percentage is 46.7%. He's got 5 pitches in his arsenal. Only 2 of them are any good. The hard curve is his best pitch, followed by the fastball. Overall, rated an 88 to 29-year-old righty. Goes to free agency at the end of the year. Let's take a look at his log real quick. He got a win against us on the 26th. Got a win against us on July 1st. No decision on June 21st. June 4th, he took a loss. And there's a complete game shutout back on May 3rd. So we have faced him quite a bit this season. And there is the Orioles defensive lineup with some really sad numbers out there in left field and right field. Okay, here's Sweet Lou leading off against Dennis Martinez. See if we can get the offense cooking here. Sharply hit ground ball to short. Yount making the play, 1 out. Now, if we have 5 starts, this is the 5th start against Dennis Martinez, and we've been in the same division for 4 seasons, you're telling me that Trammell only has 13 plate appearances? That doesn't make any sense. As Trammell strikes out. And there's no way this is the first time Greg Brock's ever faced Dennis Martinez. Brock popping it up to Yount. So that'll do it. We'll go to the top of the second. No score. Jim Traber leading off. Traber batting .244, 20 home runs, and a base hit into right field. So the leadoff man is on for the Bull, Greg Luzinski. 302 hitter, 25 dongs, and he walks. Oh, boy. Well, I guess that sets up the double play with Luzinski at first. We're going to play regular depth for Robin Yount. And he lines it into right. It will be caught by Wilson. Traber will tag and take third. We are going to play back once again. I don't want to give up any runs, but playing back might give us a chance to get the catcher Luzinski combo on the base path here. So here's Ray Smith and a ground ball to second. That should be a double play. Oh no! Oh no, we're going to lose the game. That's the game right there. If we had a double play and an error by Whitaker, that's it. We just lost the ball game. Now we don't. Now it's a button pusher. That's too bad. And here's Ken Singleton. Line drive to Whitaker. All right, well, George Brett will lead off. He walks. Terry Kennedy up next. The ground ball to second. Will they get in there? No, of course not. They get the double play. And Glenn Wilson, a ground out. All right, well, I guess we'll just talk about life. So, if you may or may not know this, but I live in Tucson, Arizona, and I found out today that the movie Can't Buy Me Love from 1987 with Patrick Dempsey was filmed here in Tucson, and the house that Amanda Peterson's family lives in the movie is like in my neighborhood. It's like about a block and a half over from where I live. So I'm going to go check that out after I get done playing today. That's the only exciting thing happening here. I guess they filmed all the high school scenes at Tucson High School, which is basically on the University of Arizona campus here. And in return for allowing them to film there, they built them their football stadium. So they have a really nice football stadium. As Bass grounds out, Hatcher goes over to second. Hatcher made it to first on that hit by pitch, and Lou lines to left. So, yeah, a little bit of movie trivia there. I thought it was kind of interesting. I had no idea. That's one of my favorite movies from my childhood. I think it was like 16 years old when it came out. So, yeah, there you go. Now you know something maybe you didn't already know. I mean, we know the game's over, so, let's talk about something completely different. Petry is pitching good, though. Unfortunately, the error, the unearned run, gave the Orioles the lead. And, yep, we're just pushing buttons here, folks. As Brett goes pretty deep to center field. 354 feet. Yeah, they filmed one of the scenes, at the airplane graveyard that we have out here. It's right next to the Davis-Monthan Air Force Base. And they have a nice graveyard where a lot of the planes are, they're basically mothballed. They can be up and ready to go within 48 hours, so I've been told. So that's kind of cool, but also the scrap yards over there. So sometimes they get turned into, scrap and repurposed. So that was one of the scenes in Camp on Your Love that was also filmed here. Glenn Wilson gets the first hit for the Tigers today in the 5th inning. We have a 2-hit game total at this point. Wilson in scoring position for Gibby. Gibby had a nice game yesterday. He had his 14th home run. And pulls it to first. That'll get Wilson over. Now, Wilson, did he take over? Yeah, he took over the team lead with a 4 RBI game yesterday. We'll see if Hatcher can maybe tie him up with a base hit here. Nope. We go to the top of the 6th. Keeping it rolling. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a shutout. I still feel like Baltimore is probably going to score at least 5 runs. Yeah, it's first and second, nobody out. Petry's at 83 pitches. Yeah, of course not a double play. We will pull the infield in, not that it matters. Yeah, that'll get Krenchicki in. 2-0. And a wild pitch. Yeah, the mogul's on right now. Comebacker to Yount. We're getting all the signs. It's like if you go to the movies and you see an action film, you want to see every possible action scenario, right? And that's kind of what this game does. It over-purposes baseball plays. You literally get every fucking thing in a ball game. There's an infield single. Hey, we didn't see that yet. There's nothing authentic about the outcomes of these games. Yeah, we put the hit and run on, and what does Lou do? He pops it up. If I would have had him sacrifice bunt, he would have been a line drive out or something, I don't know. We're going to try to steal second. We're down 2 runs. Yeah, caught stealing. So, yeah, this game was over in the 2nd inning. I guess we're going to try to get Petry another inning here. Just statistically. what else is there to do, I suppose? So, a solid performance from Petry. He did walk 3. That's not what you want. Oh, I thought maybe we could get one more out of him. We'll give him one more at bat here. Then we'll bring in a loogie. All right. We're going to bring in Capizzello. I feel like we haven't really pitched a lot of our relievers lately. I mean, we've been going to the same well so often, but I can't even remember last time we used Capizzello. Yeah, we only used him once in the Yankee series, and this is the first time we've seen him this series. And he comes out looking good. So he comes in and does his gerb. We are taking a lot of risks with Roy Thomas. I'm pitching him more often because he has thrown less innings pitched than the other relievers, but at some point, he's going to hit the wall like all of them did and just start giving it up. Yeah, there's a walk. So this is going to be the 3-run home run here. Oh, no. And it's a ground out. Yeah. Like I said, this game was over when that error happened by Whitaker in the second inning. I said it, in yesterday's game, and I don't know. I feel like I'm filling time here, but I can't I'll play one more season because that was my intention. There we go. They're going to get their 5 runs here somehow or another. And it's going to be at Thomas's expense as a double into the gap. So yeah, that'll get everybody in. And an error. Yeah, he was due. All right, we'll bring in Rucker. But I was going to say, next season will be my last season playing this game. I will buy the new version when it comes out and give it one more shot as the Mogul. See, they got their 5 runs because the differential from yesterday was 6 to give us a 5-run difference. I mean, there's reasons. So, yeah, that'll be it. Oh, no, we got one more batter here. Can Luzinski go deep? They're walking Luzinski to get to Yount. That makes sense. There we go. Yep. So the errors, the caught stealing, the missing the double play. I mean, it's crazy that Martinez is going to get a second shutout against us. There we go. All right. Well, I apologize for wasting everybody's time. That game was clearly over. Yep. And now we lost. Now we're back to 4 games. Yankees have won 5 in a row. Yeah, this season's done. That's too bad. The only thing that's worth watching, I mean, as a viewer, is that might be entertaining is seeing all the different teams that we haven't seen yet this year. So. Because we're going to go see we're going to Kansas City to see the Royals, and then the Oaktown, that Angels and Rangers are coming in, and then we'll see Seattle, which I mean they were our nemesis from last year. They beat us in the playoffs, so we have that to look forward to, and you see there next month. So, yeah, okay. Headlines. Bell bashes 2 home runs. Buddy Bell on the White Sox had 2 home runs. I still think it's funny the stats that they think are important. to give. Like the win was Chicago's 53rd. Okay, but what? Like in relation to what? Like why do we care about that? That means nothing. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, Tim Hewlett went 3 for 4 to help raise Chicago's team batting average to 261. There's no context. And Dennis Martinez had the no-hitter. The shutout. I don't even remember how many hits we had. Let's take a look at the transactions. Oh, wow. The third baseman that came in to replace Dave Elder when Elder got injured for Seattle is now injured for just 6 days. I think Elder's coming back soon as well. Let's just take a gander at the lineup for them. Who's their third baseman now? Jamie Allen. And I guess he got called up briefly. He's a third baseman. Pretty solid defensively. Pretty good arm there. Not much else to offer. When does Elder come back? Oh, shit. Elder's out for a while. Rod Craig does come back, though, in 2 games. I'm sure you were so concerned about that. Let's pull up the box score and get out of here. So we lose again. So tomorrow will be a win, and tomorrow's win will be by 4 runs. That's my prediction. Yeah, 2-hitter. 3 errors. We had more errors than hits. We had only 1 more hit than caught stealing. Petry takes the loss. He only gave up 1 earned run. Only 3 of the 5 were earned. Thomas was due to give up some runs, so it made sense that he was the victim of the 3-run total there in the 9th that got him to 5. And that's it. Okay, we're going to come back tomorrow with the 3rd game of the series. Until then, everyone, have a great night.